EnigmaHood, and we're live. Alright, let's see if we can beat the game tonight. I don't know if we can, but according to this, we're pretty close. Hopefully we can get the last couple of cubes here. If I need to check online for some, trying to figure out the puzzles, I'll do that. Because some of these puzzles are really obtuse. We might do a review. We might do a review. I don't know. I'm just kind of tired. But if we were to do a review, I would have to do it during the actual game. I don't want to do it during the credits, but we'll see. Let's see where we are. Where are we now? Looks like we got a qubit up there. Whoops. What's the deal? What? Why is it doing that? Oh, I see. Because the thing I'm on is rotating. They're all rotating. It's only slightly annoying. We got a full cube there. Good. Is that enough? I don't know if it's enough. Probably not. Not yet. Jeez. Looks like there's an alcove inside of that. Interesting. Wonder why the music gets muffled when I change the camera to that angle. Anyway, whoops. Let's deal with that sign. Can I make it? Almost. I think we can bridge the gap. There we go. There's no. Looks like there's still more bits in this room. That bird's not an owl, so we can't interact with it. Okay, I've already guessed. There's nothing else here. Oh wait, there's a Locked door, so let's check that out. Definitely have keys. Down to one more key. Nice. Oh, good, we got it. Good. One second. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, we cleaned this place out. That's good. I mean, we could just leave now. But part of me thinks that we might need some more cubes, but I don't know. In any case, let me just take a quick look. Maybe we should keep collecting cubes until we get stuck, and then we can just leave. That can also work. Oh wait, no, this is not where I want to go. Let me take a quick look around, because it looks like there's another door, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, that must be it, over there. I see it now. I just missed it, okay. Let's see, how the hell do I get up there now? Now the glitches are in the way, though. I think we can drop down and then shimmy across. Yeah. Okay. There's a couple of qubits here. Rotate this thing, but has that help? Could go on top of this. Hey, Chertka! Yeah, so glad you can make it. How are you doing? We're pretty close to beating this game. I think it's just a little bit more to go. In fact, we might be able to beat it right now. I've got all the cubes that are required to open up what I think is the final door, but I'm not sure. Let's see, how do we line this up? It looks like there's some things over there too, yeah. Okay, I think I sort of get it. How do I do this? It's pretty hot. Why don't you, might be a good idea to buy an air conditioner, a wall, like an air conditioner, like off of Amazon or something, for the window. You can get those pretty cheap. It's so hot, yeah. Don't worry, I understood you. Yeah, like on Amazon, they have some pretty good air conditioners that you can get for like, around $100, maybe $150, so that'll be like, 100 euros or so. Something like that. That's definitely what I would do. Buy one of those window-mounted air conditioners. Let's see, how does this work? How the hell? Let's see, there's like a ladder thing over here. I think. Where's the ladder thing? Oh. This doesn't have a ladder. Oh no, there it is. Then how do I get it visible? It's like kind of being cut off here. 85 Fahrenheit. That's pretty hot, yeah. Definitely pretty hot. Super duper hot. Especially for the elderly, that's a big risk, Oh damn, I almost have it. I think I get it now. I just gotta put it on the other side. Just like that. There we go. The other one. Let's see if that's everything here. Still a few more things. Let's see. I think we got all the cubes that are in plain sight at least. In terms of other things, wait a minute, maybe we can go through this door first. 100 Fahrenheit during the day. So the evening only cooled off by 15 degrees, huh? That is pretty damn hot. Yeah, luckily I have air conditioning. Oh boy, this is gonna be kind of tough. So, So, I'm okay. It's hot here too, but I'm okay. Whoops. Hey, Sean. You played this game before? Whoops. What'd you think? Did you beat this game? No! Let me think about how I'm supposed to do this. Like, we go down. We're pretty close to beating this game. Pretty close. Nope. I think, yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Ah, fuck. Dimby got bored with it. I think, I'm gonna do a review for this game pretty soon. I can guess. Actually, Churtka played this game as well. and I can guess where most people probably would give up on it. There comes a point where you pretty much explored everything, and then the only thing left to do are solve some pretty obtuse puzzles. Okay, here we go. There we go. And that's when I felt like giving up. But, you know, I stuck with it. But, yeah, there's definitely a sticking point in the game where you felt like you explored everything and you can't figure out where to go next in order to find more cubes. And then there's this, like, very powerful urge to basically just give up. And if you don't overcome that urge, yeah, you won't be able to beat the game. I had to resort to using a walkthrough, using, you know, some videos on YouTube to find some more cubes. And eventually I found this place where there's some more, you know, in plain sight cubes that I can get. So, like, if you don't use a walkthrough, I think you would eventually just end up giving up on this game. Okay, we cleared out this area, so that's good. So yeah, we'll do a review of this game pretty soon. It won't be long, because I think I can kind of describe exactly what's great about this game and what is kind of flawed with it pretty quickly. How you doing, Sean? You what kind of you playing any games these days, or are you still just busy with work all the time? Let's see. Oh, good. There's a big ass cube up there. Let me see. How do we get it? Hey, there's a. Got a windmill there. Let's see, how do we do this? I mean, turning this is not gonna do any good, right? Let's see. Let's keep on turning it, let's see what we get. Playing the New Vegas DLCs. How many DLC packs were there for New Vegas? I know there was quite a few for Fallout 3. Get this. There's like a brick wall here, but I don't know why. Oh, Age of Empires. You know, I played a little Age of Empires 1 or 2. I played a little bit of Age of Empires 2. I could never, like, really stick with it. One of these days I definitely want to, though, because it's pretty cool. Should probably check out some videos on YouTube. It might tell you how to progress in the game. Oh, okay, so you can rotate the two of them. Okay. These two rotate, so I gotta make it face. Jeez, how would you know where to make it face? It's a bug in the game? I wouldn't be able to tell you, because I'm not a Age of Empires expert or anything. I'm not even, I know nothing about the game. StarCraft, I definitely know a ton about that game, StarCraft 1. I even know a little bit about StarCraft 2. Warcraft 3, definitely, but Age of Empires, nah. I know a little bit about Total Annihilation. That was another really cool... Did you ever play Total Annihilation, Sean? That was another really big real-time strategy game that came out around the same time as StarCraft. They were kind of competing with each other a little bit. Some people preferred Total Annihilation, actually. When I first got the game, I actually did prefer Total Annihilation because it was more impressive from a technical point of view. So there's like 4 or 5 New Vegas DLCs. That's a lot. Jeez, I have no idea how to rotate these things. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm just guessing. You never even heard of it? Really? Total Annihilation, huh? Yeah, that's a classic RTS game. Its spiritual successor is called Supreme Commander. They even made Supreme Commander 2. I think the lead designer's name is Chris Taylor, I want to say. I'm not really sure. Chris something. Maybe. Can't remember. Alright. How do I do this? Oh man. Let's see, we gotta figure this out. If we rotate this. Okay, so now the two match up. Now we gotta find the hole. So we gotta rotate them together. So this is not the right hole. So we want to rotate them to the right. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, that's still a brick wall, so we can rotate this one. And then we can drop down and check the other one. Damn it. Looks like an old Command and Conquer game. Yeah, a little. It probably visually looks a little bit more like Command and Conquer than StarCraft. Okay, there it is. One of the things I like about that game is you can build a lot more units, and unlike StarCraft, you have naval warships as well. You know, ocean-going vessels. StarCraft didn't have any of that. It just had ground units and air units. Even Warcraft 2 had, you know, wet navy. But for some reason, StarCraft didn't have that. Well, I guess it makes more sense from a quote-unquote realistic point of view, if there's even such a thing in a sci-fi game. Because why would you ever have naval vessels in a futuristic setting? We just use spaceships. But it makes for a more fun game, though, because then you get cool battleships, and you can even have carriers and stuff. I'm gonna guess you're playing Dirt Rally. What do we got up here? I've been thinking about streaming a racing game. Maybe Motorstorm or something. I actually saw my friend Gabby playing some Forza game. I was like, I didn't know she was into those kinds of games. It looks like there's a... Oh, okay, this is gonna lead to the top of the thing, right? Yeah, it's gotta lead to the top of the thing. Okay, here we go. There we go. Thank you, Churka. I mean, you love that game, so I had to. I figured that must have been it. Okay, good. We got quite a few stuff, so we can get out of here now. I think Command and Conquer also has wet navy units as well, like actual naval ships. Or at least some of them do. They're fun, because then you don't have to worry too much about making them too overpowered, because they can only operate on the water. That was the problem with StarCraft. Like, since it was only ground and air units, the air units had to be very weak. Because they can go out anywhere. They can fly over any terrain. They don't ever get bogged up. They don't ever get stuck behind terrain or anything like that, so they have to intentionally make the air units pretty weak. Carriers, though, are pretty strong if you have them in good numbers, and also the Corsair helps them out. Red Alert 3 does. Yeah, I never played Red Alert 3. The only one I ever played a little bit of is Red Alert 2. I was feared I will ruin the next stages in Master League, but I did quite well. Didn't you say you lost like a ton of progress in one of your dirt rally sessions, and then that's when you kind of gave up, got a little discouraged or whatever. Red Alert 3 you played? Maybe one of these days I should check it out. I remember when I was a kid, Red Alert, Command & Conquer Red Alert 1 was a really big deal. Let's see where this leads to. Okay, so there's still some more stuff to explore. Looks like there's also a locked door here. Let me just take a closer look. Yeah, that looks like a locked door. Battlecruiser is a beast. Honestly, like, carriers are actually better. The good thing about battlecruisers is that if you have like at least 3 or 4 of them, you can annihilate Scourge with them. And Scourge was actually designed to counter the capital ships. So at first Zerg didn't have a good way of even countering battlecruisers from the air until the Devourer came. But generally speaking, carriers are actually better because they're faster. They're not cheaper. Their initial cost is a little cheaper, but then you have to pay for the interceptors. They build faster, but again, you have to wait for the interceptors, so that makes them worse. But they cause more havoc on the battlefield. And if you're going up against the computer always aims for the interceptors. It never targets the carriers first. So you can kite the AI pretty easily with carriers. Yeah. If you're Terran, then you can make quick work of carriers using Goliaths, especially in Brood War with the upgraded missile attack as good range. That will do well. But if the Protoss player is using Corsairs, Disruption Web is very good against them. It was originally a lot better because it lasted longer, but then Blizzard nerfed it so that the duration was shorter. But it's still pretty effective. It's just very costly. So really, it's carriers and Corsairs that dominate well. If you're Terran, your only option at that point is to use Lockdown, and that's hard to use if you're a human. For the computer, it does really well with it. Zerg has a better time dealing with carriers because it can use whatever it's called. I think Infested Swarm. Oh wow, it's like a Mario thing. No, I don't think it's called Infested Swarm. Dark Swarm, I think it's called. Whoa, what the hell? So, can we go into the slime? No, we can't. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Okay. But in definitely in like a free-for-all match, you definitely want to go for carriers. Oh, nice. In any kind of 3v3 or even 2v2, you definitely want to go for carriers. In a 1v1 match, though, going for carriers is pretty risky and usually isn't done in competitive play, but it is done sometimes. It has been done. But yeah, carriers are my favorite unit. I really like them. They look cool. Wow, this is weird. This is weird, but it looks cool. I like this. See, I'm finding all these new areas now, right when I don't really need them. At least I don't think I need them. Anyway, we'll be getting out of here pretty soon. This just raises the water level. Why? The slime just kills us, so there's no point in having it high. Having the water level high doesn't do any good. Let's see. Looks like there's another door here too. Jeez. This is going in every direction. Let's see. We want to get to that right area so we can jump over here. Looks like we can go from here, maybe? No. Almost looks like I can make it. This is really cool music. Let's see what's in here. Man, this is pretty cool. Well, let's see where it leads. This might be tall enough to reach one of them. There we go. Got it. One second, let me just take a sip of my drink. You ruined a 10 hours of gameplay, one season by a single crash. That game's the Dark Souls of racing games, it sounds like. 10 hours of gameplay, shit. It sounds addictive, but painful. Okay, we're out of keys. Looks like there's one more cube up there. How do we get out of here, though? Looks like there might be a cube over there as well. Yeah, it looks like a cube. I should call it a bit, because I think that's what it's called. There we go. Got it. Alright, how do we get out now? Alright. I think we can do the review now. It'll just be like a little short review. So yeah, this is Fez. Fez is a puzzle platformer, and it's great. I love it. I remember this game getting like incredible reviews back in the day, and it definitely deserves it. I love the graphics in this game. They're simplistic, but I've never seen a 2D game, you know, with this approach to puzzles and platforming, where you can rotate the entire game and then be able to see and do things that you previously couldn't do. It's just neat figuring it all out, and then and being able to, you know, find new paths and new ways forward. It's so rewarding. I think the best part of the game is actually the graphics and the music, because they're so beautiful. It's so colorful. The colors really pop, and you know, it's intricate in its simplicity. You know, and just like seeing everything rotate around, and you got different visual styles. Like this place, for example, you get really colorful places, but then you get like drab sewers like this, but the aesthetic has a certain charm to it. So no one style ever gets boring or dull. Like in fact, this place reminds me a little bit of the Game Boy's graphics. So I wouldn't be surprised if Phil Fish, designed this area specifically as like a throwback, a homage to the Game Boy. The music is just incredible. Like it's all fitting. It's very moody and atmospheric. It's like one of those games that you could play on a rainy day, and it would just be the perfect game to play. Fez is one of those games which exemplifies video games as art, because this is one of the most artistic games I've played. Not just from a graphical point of view, but also from a gameplay point of view as well. It's a beautiful journey, exactly, Chertka. The platforming, Fez is a little weighty for me. I'm not entirely sure. It might just be because my computer's slow. But you can kind of see like he's a little weighty. I'm pretty sure it's probably built into the game too. So it can make platforming a little tricky, but that's not a big deal. I mean, I'm dying a lot here, but it doesn't matter. Like you have infinite lives. You never get frustrated from the platforming. Because you can always try again. It was the point was never to frustrate you with the platforming. It's still challenging, but it's fair, and it's fun. The puzzles are kind of a mixed bag. There's some puzzles which are really clever, and I like them a lot. But then there's like some other puzzles which are just really obtuse. I mean, there's one puzzle where you have to use your cell phone to scan a Q code. I mean, like that. Like, I thought there's no way this could be a thing, but, Chertka pulled out his phone and it turned out, yeah, this was a thing. I didn't mind that too much, though. Some of the other puzzles, though, it turns out you need first-person view. I mean, I'm assuming that, those puzzles are intended for New Game Plus, but, like, on your first playthrough, you're gonna rack your brain trying to figure out how to solve these puzzles, only to realize later on that you can't actually solve these puzzles on the playthrough you're on, from what I understand. And the obtuseness, there comes a point in the game that I think a lot of players are going to experience, and that they're going to give up at that point, where you've explored a lot of stuff and you can't find any more qubits, and you can't find any more cubes, and you can't find any new areas. And, when you look at the map, it's so confusing. Like, right now, I'm kind of used to it, so I can kind of get it. But no matter what, it's still confusing. Looking at this map, I can't figure out how to get out of here right now. It's hard to understand, and it can be a little daunting. But it's the best way that he could have done it, though. In all fairness. But that obtuseness of some of the puzzles is a real sticking point, and I feel like a lot of gamers would give up at that point, and then fail to beat the game and experience the game in its fullest because of that point in the game where you really can't figure out what to do next, and then you're just like, screw it, I'm gonna give up and move on. So that's unfortunate. Because it really is a special game. It's really amazing. And, if you love platformers, and especially if you love puzzle platformers, you should definitely check out this game, because it is wonderful. And I would love to, I'm definitely going to play this game again. Hopefully I can, figure out more of the puzzles on my own without relying on a walkthrough. But yeah, I did need to resort to a walkthrough eventually in order to beat it. So that's all I gotta say. Alright, let's get out of here now. I've been just kind of walking around trying to figure out what to do, but let's get out. Let's see. Okay, we can just leave. We don't have to find everything. Now let me try get over here. How the hell do we do it? Let's see. Maybe this thing? This just controls the water though, right? Oh, okay, we can raise that platform by pushing this up. Okay, I get it now. I see. Looks like there's a room in here as well. This leads to somewhere else. Leave this way. Still more to collect here, but we'll leave. I think we're good to go for now. All right. So, Jertka, I missed a comment that you made earlier. You said you played Total Annihilation before? Is that right? Okay, so now we're back to where we need to be. Now I gotta remember where that room is. Okay. Looks like there's a room that we didn't explore yet. Let's just check it out real quick. Okay, what the hell is this room? It looks like there's... You have it in the basement somewhere? Okay, this is one of those rooms that requires first-person view to figure out. So it's one of those puzzles. Anyway, let's just get out of here. Yeah, you should definitely play it one day. I love it. The units are so cool, too. They have a giant robot called the Krogoth. I love the Krogoth. Okay, now I gotta remember which one's the right one to go through. Maybe this is the one. No, I don't think this is it. Is it? Is this the one? This is the one. Whoops. Whoops. What is this? So we're on the moon now? Was this the final area? I hope. We got low gravity. We're on the moon, so. Hey, chef. Chefy boy. How you doing, Chefy boy? Is the music a little bit too loud? It's a little deafening on my end. Is it okay for you guys? How you doing, chef? How's work? Work out in the sticks, as you say. Ashes of Singularity? Oh, I never heard of that game before. If you have any videos for it, you can post it on the Discord. Yeah, maybe we'll try to go over here. So. I'm at a brewery. Because it's almost your birthday. Oh, wow. Happy birthday. How old are you going to be? I think, wait a minute, let me guess. I think you're going to be 27, right? Okay, thank you, Jertka. When's your birthday? Ah, there we go. Almost didn't make it. 26, okay. Gonna be 26. The 30th, okay. So that's, let me check. That's a day after tomorrow, then. So, Monday. So what you got planned for your birthday? Anything special? What'd you say? You're going to the brewery? That's a hard word. Brewery. Brewery. The brewery. Just got this going on today. Oh, shit. I see. Well, that's cool. Make it. Yeah. If you're not busy on Monday, maybe we can stream a game of, if there's a game you want to see, maybe we can stream that for you. We can do like a chef stream that day or something. Okay, I made it. What is this thing? It's me from another universe. He's all weird. What the hell? Cubes. There's not enough cubes. It's Evil Fez. I love this. What? Come on. Is that it? Is that how it ends the game? No credits, no nothing? What is it doing? Wait, hold on. No, maybe it's gonna do something else. It was all just a dream, like in Mario 2. Is that the end? What am I don't get it. Thank you, Churka, but I don't even know if I beat it or not. Like, what am I? Okay, wait, stuff is happening. It's becoming weird and creepy. This is not how it's supposed to be. I'm super pixelated now. This is the new Nega world we live in. It's like Tron. We're in the Nega universe. It's cubes inside of cubes. An infinite amount of cubes. It's 3D. We've reached the limits of existence. Tetraminos. We're gonna play Tetris now. This is the inside of a black hole. It's another universe. See, we just left our universe, and now this is a new universe. He's a good drum player. I like his hat. There we go. That's it. That was Fez. So what you guys think? What do you guys think of Fez? There's the man himself, Phil Fish. So he wasn't the programmer, actually. It was this other guy, Renaud Bedard. It's a fishy game. It's a great game. I definitely want to check out that indie, movie, indie game. That's the name of it, right? Phil would like to thank all of these people. game movie, that's it. Yeah. I think I have it actually. I'll have to. I watched a little bit of it and then I stopped. Wow, this guy's name is Dan Vader. That's a great name. No fun games. This is a fun game. Yeah, so maybe one day we'll get a Fez 2. Maybe. If not, we can always replay Fez 1. Yes, it's a great game and worth replaying. I'm really glad I finally got around to playing it. I've had it for a while, and I just never, got around to it just because there's so many other games. But I'm glad I finally did, and I definitely will play it again one day. It's not too long, too. It took us, I think maybe 8 hours to beat, and, there was a couple of hours of me just trying to figure out what the hell to do next. So that's it. Alright, so, as for tomorrow, let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll just stream like a shorter game. We might just stream like an emulator game. I don't know, we'll see. After that, I'm not sure. Maybe we might try another indie game. I kind of want to try, play some indie games for a while. I was thinking like maybe Hotline Miami, or maybe even Titan Souls, because I've been meaning to play those games for a long time, and I just never got around to playing them, so maybe, maybe it might be a good time to do that. But we'll see. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Kind of a shorter stream. Both are great. You played both of them? Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we only streamed for about an hour. That's fine. Yeah, kind of a shorter stream tonight. So, yeah, that's it for tonight. Titan Souls is short? Okay, good. Yeah, maybe we'll do Titan Souls then. That sounds good. Nice. Alright, so that's it for tonight. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Played and loved both of them? Oh, okay, cool. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Bye.